as Mella was talking about, I don't have it memorized, but it's the one that's on my heart, so I said, let me just read it. The internal monster judging me for not being prepared, let me just feed it. In fact, let me just slay it, because if I'm reading or not, it's going to kill if I just say it, so here I go. Confronting my perfectionism in front of all of you, resisting the urge to turn over this paper and perform an old poem I know I can do, because that would be safe, right? If I do a poem I know gonna rock the room, that would keep my batting average tight, because they say she don't miss. A fully memorized poem is like my epiglottis, sitting at the base of my tongue, making sure I don't get on stage and choke. That familiarity gets on my nerves like an invisibility cloak, so all you can see is a poet that's cool, calm, and collected. The lie I tell myself is that if I read from the page, then we are not connected. That every time I put my head down to look at the words, it's like I'm hanging my head in shame. That if they see me online reading from a paper, it's going to sully my good name. If I give credence to these catastrophizing thoughts, then they become voices in power. But I'm over this thinking and overthinking. I refuse to cower. If I'm just open at the mic, the poetry is the feature. My inner critic thinks she's the boss, but don't worry, I'm a teacher. God speaks through me, and with my words, sometimes I impart a lesson. So if I refuse to do a piece because it ain't memorized, I could be blocking someone else's blessing. I'm just up here confessing that I don't like to show up if I'm not off book, but that's just the actress in me. But as a poet, what's more off is if I show up with no vulnerability. So yes, I prefer to look you in your eyeballs the whole entire time. But I give you my words as the windows to my soul when I can't offer you mine, and they open, baby. We open at the mic. If I don't feel prepared to bear my soul on stage, well, then I'm probably doing something right. Sometimes I gotta remind myself, having all the words in my head is fire, but paper is also super flammable. The bars are still strong when I read, still super slammable. So I'm reading this poem, but I read me too. Just a casual, meta, public, private reflection on the thoughts my brain be sorting through. So thank you for listening while I held my heart in my hand. Memorized or not, the stage always provides a soft place for my words to land. Thank you.